What up with it, boxing world? You know what it is. It's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? I'm back at it like a crack addict, giving you guys boxing work. This is another edition in 15 minutes or less. I'm going to give you my very best, and you already know. This is raw, uncut, unedited. I'm back at it like a crack addict, giving you boxing geekers this work. And guys, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about a man who has been around at least 25 years. His name is Manny Pacquiao. And guys, believe it or not, Manny Pacquiao is still very much relevant in today's boxing. See, Manny Pacquiao is not one of those past former champions that he's a stepping stone for other fighters, or he's way past his time. He cannot compete with the best. Manny Pacquiao, the current Manny Pacquiao, can not only compete with the best, but he is one of the best. And he probably, listen, I don't know, he probably can beat who you think is the best. Listen, now that's debatable, right? That's debatable. I'm not trying to go too far. I'm just saying some things. But what I want to talk about right now is Manny Pacquiao, potential matchup between him and Errol Spence Jr. How does it go? Can this Manny Pacquiao beat, dethrone the younger, stronger, bigger Errol Spence Jr.? Listen, guys, Errol Spence Jr. did not look his normal dominating self when he fought Shawn Porter, because he fought a beast. He fought a dog. He fought a man that wasn't willing to give an inch. And neither was Errol Spence Jr. So in that case, we got a classic. We got a classic. Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence Jr. is replay value. That's what it is. Before, if you'd have talked about Manny Pacquiao before he fought Adrian Broner, maybe even after Adrian Broner, you'd have said, listen, any of the top guys to beat Manny Pacquiao. You'd say Keith Thurman, Errol Spence Jr., Shawn Porter, Terrence Crawford. You would pretty much say anybody that's considered the upper echelon of welterweight division would give Manny Pacquiao that business. But after watching what Manny Pacquiao did to Adrian Broner, Manny was not convinced. I get it. Charles D in the building. What's shaking, homie? See, when Manny Pacquiao beat Adrian Broner, many people was not convinced, because at that time, Adrian Broner was a person that was like this. He didn't let his hands go. He didn't let his hands go. God, if you don't mind if I get comfortable, right? I mean, listen, guys. Who do you know do this? Listen. Who do you know that's dedicated to the sport? I'm at work. I got my button up on. Undid my sleeves for you guys. And guys, who do you guys know that wear a button up in a scully and get down with the get down? I got my sleeves unbuttoned because I know it's going to heat up in here. I don't mind warming my hands up by the fire. But let's get back on track. And guys, I'm talking about Dillian White. Don't worry about that. I'm going to touch on Dillian White. Dillian White called out Deontay Wilder, right? Slammed Deontay Wilder. Also, he wants to fight POVETKIN. We're going to, listen, I might not have my full time, but what you're going to get is my time. And the time I'm going to give you guys, it's going to be nice. But let's get back at it. What Manny Pacquiao showed us when he fought Keith Thurman. Young, strong, naturally a welterweight guy in Keith Thurman. Naturally. Never lost Keith Thurman. Even though Keith Thurman was gone for a while, I get it. He was out there somewhere. He was gone. I get it. Came back, fought Jose Lopez, and he struggled a bit, right? But listen, Lopez is no pushover. Lopez is one of them guys that if you beat him, you're going to have to really beat Lopez. This is no mattress game to him. Lopez ain't laying down for you. Maybe if the money is right enough, he might. But he's not laying down for you. But now, guys, we're talking about a potential matchup that, honestly, is a matchup that could happen. A unification bout between Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence Jr. Many people have Errol Spence Jr. putting hands and feet on Manny Pacquiao, stumping him back into the Smurf hole he came out of. But many people believe that the senator / boxer can pull off a victory again. Now let me give you my thoughts. I haven't had a lot of time to think about this. But like I said, a lot of my thoughts are raw. I'm at work. I'm busy as shit. Listen, I work literally right here. I don't get a lunch break today. But I'm going to give you this work. Spence better focus on his health first. Yes. But if Errol Spence Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao, if that does happen next, for whatever reason, and that would lead me to believe that Manny Pacquiao's camp want to catch him before he gets back up to full gear. See, right now, even if Manny... See, the thing about it, if Manny fights him now, it is his most vulnerable time to fight him. Shout out to the underrated darkness in the building. But if Manny Pacquiao beats Errol Spence Jr., many people want to say it's because Errol Spence Jr. wasn't fully back. Salute to the LDBC. I got you underrated. Let me give you my thoughts on this matchup. Guys, listen. Manny Pacquiao is not knocking out Errol Spence Jr. That ain't going to happen. I don't see that happening. I will put money that it goes 12. Now, the debatable thing is, can Errol knock out Manny Pacquiao? Or can he get a decision over Manny Pacquiao? That's what it is. Manny Pacquiao is not knocking out Errol Spence Jr. He's too big. He got too much good of a chin. I don't see it happening. Could he win on points? Yes, that's possible. Manny Pacquiao, it is possible that he can beat Errol Spence Jr. on points. He's not knocking him out. Those first 3 rounds against Manny Pacquiao is going to be hard for Errol Spence Jr. It's going to be hard. Pacquiao knows what he's doing. Same shit with Keith. Goofy ass. Catching them rusty and coming off injuries. Listen, bro. That's what it is. You know, today's boxing, it's like Canelo. He doesn't fight who's considered the best because they consider the best. He doesn't fight who is considered a threat to him. That's not the game anymore. The game is to fight somebody that can bring a draw, but yet either you can control the I don't want to say outcome, but basically, like, if you're Canelo, you know you can put in rehydration clauses, you can do all these things, right? But in this case, like when Manny Pacquiao fought Adrian Broner, that was an Adrian Broner that didn't let his hands go anymore. When Manny Pacquiao fought Keith Thurman, that was a vulnerable Keith Thurman. The moment they saw Keith Thurman struggle with Jose Cito Lopez, they knew that was their best shot. That was their best shot. Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence Jr. Keith Thurman was the weakest link. He was gone for damn near 2 years, came back and struggled. Catch this man before he get back to traction. James in the building, James Valdez. But Earl have a tune-up first. I don't know, man. Probably. But let me give you my thoughts. Right? These are my thoughts. To be honest, this is if he fights him next or tune-up, because I think Errol Spence Jr. is going to come for the gusto. I do not see Manny Pacquiao knocking him out. I don't see it. I don't see it. Sean Porter hit this man with everything under the sun. He even swole up Errol Spence Jr. right side of his face. He had this side of his face looking like he had his bone structure multiplied times 2 to stick out. He didn't look in danger to get knocked out in that fight. I don't think Manny Pacquiao is going to knock him out. But what Manny Pacquiao can do is slice and dice him like a Little Caesar pizza. he can give him that work. Manny Pacquiao is short. Errol Spence Jr. has to reach. The jab would be the key. But even with that being said, Manny Pacquiao knows how to close distance crazy. The same way when Errol Spence Jr. fought Shawn Porter, Errol Spence Jr. had the advantage. Shawn Porter has to close the distance. And I really believe that Manny Pacquiao closes that distance faster than Shawn Porter. Now, will he be more effective than Shawn Porter? Manny Pacquiao is going to get his off. The difference is Shawn Porter is not, Manny Pacquiao is not going to just stay in there like Shawn Porter. See, Shawn Porter would take shots to give shots. I don't know if Manny Pacquiao can do that, because if Errol Spence Jr. catch him with the right shot, Errol Spence Jr. can sit Manny Pacquiao down like a kid in timeout in school. That's just what it is. Now, if you talk about Errol Spence Jr. versus, if Errol Spence Jr. fought the Manny Pacquiao that fought Oscar De La Hoya, Ricky Hatton, that old Manny Pacquiao, the Pacquiao that fought Cotto, Manny Pacquiao chops up Errol Spence Jr. This is only opinion, but in my opinion, that Manny Pacquiao that fought Oscar De La Hoya, Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, Margarito, Clottey, that Pacquiao wins. That Pacquiao is too fucking fast and strong. Listen, that Pacquiao is like a video Pacquiao. That Pacquiao is like Pac-Man that ate that fucking pellet and all the ghosts just start flashing. And he was supercharged to get the win. That was a different Manny Pacquiao. This Manny Pacquiao has slowed down. This Manny Pacquiao doesn't punch with the same power pellet that he used to. But he's still a threat. Pacquiao is a threat against Terence Crawford, a threat against Errol Spence Jr., beat Keith Thurman, a threat. I'm telling you right now, an underrated fight is Shawn Porter versus Manny Pacquiao. That's an underrated fight. Shawn Porter, oh my gosh, Shawn Porter will put pressure on Manny Pacquiao like he haven't seen since he had sex with a 400, a BBBW. If you ain't never been with a BBBW before, when she mount on top of you and put that pressure on you, you better have a good hold your breath game, because the moment you stop, the moment you exhale, go, you done, you're done, you done. You exhale, she go down 2 much inches on your stomach, you done, you done. I'm just saying. But Spence don't want to tune up. Spence said, listen, I want Pacquiao, I want Danny Garcia, I want Terence Crawford. He called them all out. I think right now, if Manny Pacquiao for Errol Spence Jr., I would give a slight edge. Right now, subject to change, I give a slight edge to Errol Spence Jr. Slight. Because Errol Spence Jr., the reason I give him the edge, even though he's going to get sliced up with some shots, right? Pacquiao is going to get through there with them shots. He closes distance too well with too many shots, and they hit fucking target. Unless you're a Floyd Mayweather and you can slip, slide, and duck them shots, you're going to get caught with them shots. And then your only thing you can do is cover up. And if you cover up, now he's going to your body. So the best thing that Errol Spence Jr. can do is fight fire when fire. When Manny Pacquiao closes those distance and those first 2 or 3 shots get through, you got to throw with them. You got to understand you're going to get hit. But when you get hit, you got to realize that Manny Pacquiao is close enough for you to touch him. You got to throw. And I don't know how Manny Pacquiao chin would do against Errol Spence Jr. left hook, or how his body would do against Errol Spence Jr. body shots. But the thing is, I can't write Manny Pacquiao off. I can't do it. Because Manny Pacquiao, you probably would have thought the same thing about Keith Thurman until Keith Thurman got dropped. Listen, Keith Thurman started coming back in that fight, landing shot after shot, whether you like it or not, play a fly. And then Manny Pacquiao came right back and hurt Keith Thurman to the body. Listen, man. Listen, I'm just saying this, man. I can't put nothing past Manny Pacquiao. I wouldn't be surprised if Manny Pacquiao wins a decision by points against Errol Spence Jr. Sean Porter jumped on Errol Spence Jr. kind of early in that fight because Errol Spence Jr. had to figure him out and get used to his speed and timing. I think he's going to have some of those same difficulties with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is going to come out there striking like the iron was hot 2 days ago, and he's still getting it in. You seen Thurman face after that fight. Pacquiao still got that pop in his punch. He do, bro. Like I was saying, Pacquiao hurt Keith Thurman to the body, and he dropped him to the face. I think Errol Spence Jr. can take really good shots to the head. But I want to see... Listen, I don't know, man. I just don't see Manny Pacquiao stopping Errol Spence Jr. I don't see it. He has to win on decision, in my opinion. If anybody going to win by knockout or stoppage, I think it'll be Errol Spence Jr. El Montado in the building. What's cracking, homie? Pacquiao would be a fool to trade with Spence. No, I'm not saying Pacquiao should trade with Spence. I'm saying Spence should trade with Pacquiao. Meaning, if Manny Pacquiao is throwing punches, Errol Spence Jr. should throw with him. He should throw with him. Pacquiao should not trade. But Pacquiao is an offensive fighter. Pacquiao is looking to strike. He is not defensive-minded first. Pacquiao is looking to get in there and hit you with some shit, like some flash out of the speed zone type of shit. The Speed Force. Earl's a beast. Would take that fight if it's offered. Strap season. Gonna go get Manny's belt. We're gonna see. Let me step out. God damn it, man. All right. Let me make sure I don't hit the mute. Yesterday, guys, I hit the mute button. I apologize if anybody came in and did not get this work I was giving yesterday. I was giving work, man. Hold on, guys. Oh, shit. I almost dropped the goddamn phone. That would have been bad. Hold on, guys. All right. Let's do this. Here we go. I got a couple more minutes, guys, and I did title this Dillian White, Dillian White slams Deontay Wilder. Dillian White wants to face Povetkin. Let me talk about this, guys. Dillian White says that he's been mandatory for 800 days. Says Deontay Wilder is ducking him. The UK people want Dillian White to fight Deontay Wilder. I'm going to tell you this right now, guys. I want you guys to hear me clear. Let me clear my throat for a second. I am in agreement with the UK fan when they say they want to see this fight. I want to see this fight. I am in a disagreement with the UK fans when they say that Dillian White's going to win. Listen, guys. Let me get this shit off clear. I was supposed to be back 2 minutes ago, but they got to wait 2 more minutes because I got to get this work in. Dillian White has been hurt and dropped by lesser punchers. He has been contacted, which means shorter fighters have been able to make contact with him. You telling me if Oscar Rivas can hurt him, Parker can hurt him, Joshua can hurt him, Chisora can hurt him, and guys, by many people's opinions, Dillian White clearly outpunches those guys. Probably, listen, with any of those guys, I don't think Wilder punches close with them. I think he is clearly like super power punching more than them guys. Dillian White don't have the chin that people say he has. He's shown it. Shit, in his last fight, he fought a man that was old enough to be Moses' nephew. And he's talking about that Ortiz is old. Ortiz is 1,000,000 years old. But yet he wants to fight Povetkin. Povetkin is known to be a smaller heavyweight. He's only 6'2". Now, don't get me wrong. Povetkin got a damn good resume. But he's not the same Povetkin. I know he fought Klitschko, he fought Walk, he fought Takum, he fought all them good guys. I'm not knocking that. But what happened with Ortiz? He calls Ortiz old and can't speak English, but the last person he fought was old and couldn't speak English. I don't get that. For you Dillian White fans, you guys, I don't know, man. I don't get it. You say that you're like that TV show. The kids say they're doing his things. You guys say they're doing his things. You see they're doing these things. I don't get it. You're saying that, Luis Ortiz doesn't sell. He doesn't speak English. He's old. But yet he goes in for the dude that don't sell and don't speak English and old. Not only was he old, this guy was slower than molasses. I could have sworn that I had to check my TV twice. I changed the batteries and my remote control more than one time. Because I'm like, this shit has to be in slow motion. Can't nobody be punching this slow. How's it going? I like the only person that could punch this slow is Joe Joyce. You know, outside of Joe Joyce, I know people can punch that slow. The dude he fought was punching like an old man, no power like an old man, and fought like an old man. And honestly, I don't even though Povetkin is 40, I think Povetkin can give Dillian White a run for his money. But they're banking on Povetkin being 40, that Povetkin is old and is a smaller heavyweight, that Dillian White can get the win. But if Dillian White really wants to test, he should be fighting Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz, who honestly I question everything about that second fight with him and Joshua. I question everything about it. Everything. The man just didn't fight the same. It's like two people came out there. But guys, let me go get in. Let me get my butt in here. I appreciate everybody coming. American Pastor Drop in the building. What's going on? Salute to everyone. I hope I didn't push mute the time. Salute, and I'm out.